And it's time for the Sports Center right here on the Super Morning Show on Joy997FM FM and Citizen Ato.
Salutes, man.
Nathaniel Ato. All right, how you doing?
Hey, Charlie, I'm great. There is a very special woman, and today the care has to be, stretched to its elastic length. As if, we just want to mimic that moment when I'm in the boxing ring and I'm announcing.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so, Madame Eunice Ato is 70 years old today. Can you believe that?
70 good years.
Yes, 70 good years. Can you imagine yourself at age 70? Charlie, I'm just picturing you, sitting in your, balcony and reading a book,
reading a book.
300 pages thick.
I will read that when I'm 70.
And sipping on that,
that's one. Don't say it.
But, have you ever, tried to project which country will be the first, which African country will be the first to make it to the semi-final of the World Cup? Or for that matter, Ghana.
Yeah.
From what sentimental point of view?
No, Ghana.
Or what?
Ghana. Ghana will make it.
When?
Oh, 2022. Next year. Straight to the semi-final. First African country to win medal.
The look on your face alone shows that you're some mischief.
Anyway, so let's give Madam Eunice Ato. Is that your mother?
That's my aunt.
We have to give a chaotic shout.
A chaotic shout.
So let's do it. Say K.
Yeah.
And that's good. Happy birthday.
It wasn't. You finished with the rest, and let's
we'll
try
finish
to,
the rest. But earlier I was talking about when I'm actually this a map suku. So I said that women are created to enjoy. They are not created to suffer.
And we were made to what?
Suffer. So you should suffer. Yes.
So the women enjoy.
Yes. Women, they were not created to suffer. Anyway, let's get into the chaotic shouts this morning. And it's a happy birthday to Doreen Frimpoma Asante Boating. This is from your husband, James Boating, at the Ministry of Interior. And a happy birthday to Daddy from the Authentic family. Happy birthday to you, Mrs. Cecilia Kofiche Obene. May God satisfy you with long life and divine health from your dear husband, Mr. Obene, formerly of Numsek, your daughter Ophelia, and all siblings, and your former student, Ernest Kojo Menu. And of course, it's a happy birthday to Pearl Emefa Dollar. May God bless you with good health and happiness in the coming days ahead of you in every aspect of life. And may his grace and favor locate you always with the best of the best. And this is from Mom and Dad. And of course, finally, happy birthday to Ekuya Jill Brown from your parents and siblings. And also a happy birthday to Honorable Ama Poma Boating. It's from your family and friends. Finally, it's a happy chaotic birthday to my good friend Akosia Penaman Che Pediaku. God bless you today and always. And this is from George Kwe to you. Final one that I've got here says happy birthday to Intisa Yalsuma. Yeah, I mean, you were 1 year yesterday.
Charlie, I just love the names from Northern Ghana.
Yeah.
Intisa Yalsuma.
Yes.
Man.
You were 1 year yesterday, so a belated happy birthday to you. And it's from your father, Yakubu. We all call him Abazin. And your uncles, Redwan Idrisu, and the whole family. Nothing at all. Time for the sports.
So you've declared that Ghana will be the first nation to.
Yes.
Is this prophetic?
Is
this
prophetic.
Emotional? Is this?
No. I am.
Is this technical?
I have seen it. So
in which realms?
Spiritual realm. Time now for the Sports Center with Nathaniel Ato.
Welcome to the Joy Sports Center, and let's begin with some football now. And former Ghana defender Sam Johnson is incensed about a phenomenon which he claims is stalling the progress of the Black Stars and other national teams. Now, the Black Stars are now clear on which opponents they will face at the group stage of the next Africa Cup of Nations in Cameroon following a successful draw in Yaoundé 2 days ago. Now, Johnson, who recorded 45 caps for Ghana during his active days, has at least 4 AFCON appearances for the Black Stars and is also best remembered for his set-piece goal against Morocco, Ghana's 2021 opponents at the Babayara Stadium during a 1998 World Cup qualifier. He alleges that there are some unseen faces who are pushing their players into the national teams and ridding it of the needed quality for such big assignments. Johnson, who's also a coach, says the performance of the Black Stars at the next AFCON tournament will be heavily dependent on whether these agents are flushed out or not. He spoke on yesterday's edition of Sports Today on Joy News.
It's very, very sad that Ghana for 40 years, it's too long. It's very, very long for Ghana not, be able to, win the trophy, So this is the time we have to put everything aside. And I'm always saying this thing that people don't feel like, there's a lot of changes in our football right now. There is a lot of agencies in the football right now. We need to choose the right people at the right time. That is when we can do something. Because all this time that we are doing where we are doing this, we are calling the people that deserve to be there. The people that deserve to be there. And if we keep doing that, then something can come up. The journalists, the media, those who love football, they don't talk about these things because they also have friends who are doing these things. And until we stop doing those things and do the right things, somebody will be asking before, is this thing not there? It is there. But maybe they are doing 5 or 10% of their own, and they are doing 90% of the reality people who are supposed to be there.
Sam Johnson there. Meanwhile, the president of the Confederation of African Football, Patrice Motsepe, wants his regime as leader of the African football body to see the emergence of an African team that can break the FIFA World Cup title jinx. Now, the best African countries have done since the inception of the Mundial is quarter-final appearances, with Cameroon doing it in 1990, Senegal in 2002, and Ghana in 2010. Motsepe is eager to see that trend change soon.
Part of our dreams is we want to build towards having an African nation winning the FIFA World Cup. And there are many countries, there are many nations in Africa. We are in one of those proud nations, and there are many, many other nations on the continent, and we want to encourage them. And we have confidence in them that they will compete well. And in the not too distant future, an African nation will indeed win the FIFA World Cup.
Patrice Motsepe is president of the Confederation of African Football. And from there, let's come to a club that has won a continental title before. I'm talking about Accra Hearts of Oak, who may have won all the relevant football silverware here on the domestic scene this season, but have been charged to do more by their board chairman, Togbi Apada, the 14th. Now, the Phobians recorded a treble after annexing the 2021 Premier League and MTN FA Cup titles, which automatically handed them the Ghana Super Cup. Now, the Phobians also boast of standout players like Benjamin Afutu, a midfielder who netted 8 times in all competitions, and Salifu Ibrahim, the current home-based footballer of the year from the Ghana Football Awards. Togbi Apada is tasking the playing body to be hungry for even more.
We here want to do is to create for you a platform that will enable you to attain the highest possible in your professions. That is where our joy is. That is where our joy is. If I hear 1 year from now that one of you is in an English Premier League club or a Spanish La Liga club, that is where my joy would be. That is one. But I want to also emphasize that you are all capable of it. Sometimes the problem is that you don't imagine you can be there. I want to tell you today that each one of you with hard work can be there.
Well, the heavily motivational board chairman of Accra Hearts of Oak there. Let's remain in the camp of the Phobians because supporters leader Elvis Herman Hesse is confident that new signing Gladson Awako will be of great help to the club in its African campaign. Awako completed a move to Accra Hearts of Oak last week after the Phobians and Great Olympics agreed on a compensation of about $15,000. Now, he's been included in the squad for the CAF Champions League campaign, which starts against Guinean side CI Kamsar.
What Gladson Awako is bringing on board, every supporter is really excited about his coming. We've monitored on social media, even though the club has not come out with an official statement, but supporters are just waiting, to cheer him up. He's a fantastic player. We all noticed and we all saw him during the Under-20 World Cup, what he did for the club, for the team. And even his recent performance with Accra Great Olympics, he's an experienced player and we are expecting more from him, especially based on his experience. Because currently, if you look at our midfield, most of them are young, Some of them are also experienced, like Emmanuel Neti. But I think in the midfield, it is only Glasson Awaku who has tasted Champions League football before, and it will be of great or tremendous help to the club and the boys. So, we are expecting him to perform. We are expecting him to live up to expectation, and we are happy that he has joined the Phobia fraternity.
Elvis Herman Hesse is the chairman of the National Chapters Committee of Accra Hearts Vogue, the official fan body of the Phobian Club. Let's remain within that subject as well. And Accra Great Olympics are hoping to get a good replacement for their talisman Awako and strengthen other departments of the club. Now, Awako was an active force in the campaign of the Wonder Boys, who ended the season in the top 10. Now, he has left a big void since his exit. Now, head coach Arno Walker is hoping to fill this void soon.
Definitely, I'm bringing on board players that you will see and you'll be happy again.
What are some of the positions you want to strengthen?
My central defense is number one, very, very important. And my two keepers are out.
Yes,
Said is out, Abe is out. So that, then my central defense, as at now, I would say, you can see, and you've been watching the match. I have to plan of bringing, I have only Jamai and Sechere. Sometimes when I want to do some changing, I'll bring in Danso. Sometimes I'll bring in Amza. But I need complete central defenders who will play the position as central defenders. Besides, maybe I want to strengthen my striking role as well.
Well, Arno Walker, as coach of Accra Great Olympics, letting us in on his plans for the next season. Let's do some boxing now. And Ghana featherweight boxer Alfred Lamte has promised to stop his Tanzanian opponent Idi Kayumba when the two face off for the WBC Youth Silver and the WBO Youth Championship on September 4 at the Bukum Boxing Arena in Accra. That night of boxing will mark the very first time that the WBO Youth title will be fought for. Now, it's a very new belt that has been introduced by the sanctioning body. Now, the Bukum Bomber, as he's known in the ring, has promised to deliver for Ghanaians the two belts. This, he said, at a news conference which was held at MultiChoice DSTV yesterday.
In training in condition jogba in prepare jogba in training jogba ake mi ta ma ko bet ne in hwe in ba bia ke mba ma hwe mba bia ke mbo pu na tele master play be fi am be ni master play in kele gbe ran se na ake ma gban ina master play in ye sure ake master play.
Alfred Lamte, who is undefeated in 8 bouts, is just saying that he's grateful to everybody who's brought him thus far, and he is ensuring that he will deliver a knockout on the night. So he wants everybody to be there at the Bukum Boxing Arena on September 4 very, very early. Otherwise, they may end up missing some of the action. He says that he didn't come in to joke at all. We're not joking here. Okay, let's remain with boxing. And Mr. Samir Kaptan, who is the WBO's supervisor for the Africa region, wants to see higher standards met by boxing promoters and their boxers when fight nights are put together. Kaptan, who previously served as president of the Ghana Boxing Authority, also spoke at yesterday's news conference.
People lack discipline. Some of them lack discipline, and this is my worry. If you want to get to the top, be a world champion, you have to discipline yourself. As I've always been saying about Azuma Nelson, Ikote, DK Poison, they all comport themselves and got to the place where they want to get to, and they have carved the name for themselves. So now I believe the youth, the ones coming now, it's not their fault, it's the managers. They should control them. They should control their boxers. They shouldn't allow them to dictate to them. You know, if you are managing a boxer, you are managing his everything, and you are using your resources. So they have to obey you. Otherwise, they won't get there.
Samir Kaptan is the supervisor for the WBO for the Africa region. And just before we go, Andy Murray is out of the Cincinnati Masters after a second straight round loss to ninth seed Hubert Hurkacz. And this comes after, Andy Murray was unable to go through with the Olympics after he had a thigh strain.
Exactly.
And there's a lot of talk about how Andy Murray seems to be heading towards the twilight of his career.
I thought he had retired. He should be retiring by now.
Yeah. Well, Charlie,
he's had a few millions he can survive.
He do some. Andy Murray, he tried.
We are still waiting for. Some people are still waiting for their $1 million.
Which $1 million?
Some people are still waiting for their $1 million.
Talk about money. Let's talk about someone who works with money and how to manage it and all of that. Congratulations to my senior. Did you hear me? My senior, Akwesi Abuaji, who is now the managing director of Bayport Savings and Loans. Big salutes to you, Charlie. That be my senior. You see,
your senior for where?
Richard School.
Thank you very much, Nathaniel Atto, for joining us.
So make sure that you mention Madam Eunice Atto throughout the day. 70 years of life, when we get to 70, we will,
we'll meet somewhere. We'll meet along the beach somewhere.
And the secret beverage.
Very important. Very, very important.
That's your Sports Center. My name is Nathaniel Atto, and I have love for sport.
Thank you very much, Nathaniel Atto, for joining us with the Sports Center here on the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. But you can join us this morning. Let's get interactive right here on the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. This morning we'll be talking about the Commander Sugar Factory. And also we're having a conversation about, the policy rate and how that is impacting our lending rates. The senior minister has been raising lots of questions. He's asked, why is that not impacting? Because with a policy rate of about 13.5%, he doesn't expect interest rates, in the 20%. Well, we'll have that conversation. We'll be finding out what's really the issue with the fundamentals, but social media messages on the Super Morning Show brought to us by EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank. And here's exciting news for EcoBank Visa card holders from now to the 31st of October. From now to the 31st of August, I beg your pardon, you could get up to 25% cash back every time you pay with an EcoBank Visa card at selected merchants. All you need is an EcoBank Visa prepaid card, virtual card, debit, or credit card. Simply enroll your Visa card at visacardsloyalty.ecobank.com. Then use it for all your payments. You can enroll up to 5 cards and use them all during this promotion period. Never mind if you don't have an EcoBank Visa card, you can get one today from any EcoBank branch near you. Within 5 business days of